Right. Right. So, I'll turn that volume down a second while I do this. Yes, Signalis. That's what I've been meaning to actually, well, I've played it before. I played it back on the, Xbox Game Pass version. When it was on there. Hello, Possum. How are you? I was definitely not speaking to you, like, a minute ago. Let me know how my voice and everything sounds, because I've been messing with the mic a little bit. So hopefully you should be able to hear me, but if I'm quiet... Hang on. No, it's going to move that in front of it. Annoying, I have to move things. For the noise gate to kick in. There we go. So you should be able to hear me, but if I'm quiet, you shouldn't hear my my little aircon unit I've got down here. In theory, anyway. I put the mic over the other side of my desk, and that makes it a little bit harder to use the mouse. But you know, I will do what I can and hope for the best. Here we go. But yeah, played this one when it was on Game Pass. Absolutely adored it. It's one of the most visually striking games I've ever played. It's fantastic. And it's one I've been thinking about streaming for quite a while. So I think when it came off Game Pass, I immediately went on Steam and bought it. So I've got a copy of it. But this isn't the exact version that I played back then, because this one's been adjusted. They've added in some new. They added in some new stuff. For example, inventory capacity here. How the original worked was you had 6 inventory slots, so you just 6. You could hold 6 items. That was it. How this they've added in a setting though, which I've got it currently set to now, where certain equipable items don't take up an inventory slot. So you've got 6 inventory slots plus what you've got on your character, which makes it a little bit easier. There's also one extended, which I'm not going to use. I'm going to stick with revised for the minute, which just gives you straight up more infantry slots. So with this I've got 6 of them, but the equipment doesn't take anything up. They also added in a bunch of, they added in like an extra NPC, and they've tweaked. There's a couple of other little details that they've tweaked. So it'd be nice to actually go have a look at all of those. This thing's extremely atmospheric, and I'm looking forward to this. Wake up. So for the sake of stream purposes, I've got the film grain option turned off so that it doesn't completely annihilate everything, but yeah. There's my little character. And I appear to be on board some kind of ship. And I have like little, like, Zentreya peg leg feet. So I don't seem to have feet, I just have the legs. Yeah, I have woken up aboard this ship after receiving that message. Onward. So got a lot of flashing red lights, so something's up. Cannot go through there. The lock is defective. This door cannot be opened. Just what you want to hear. So that one's busted. That one I can go through. That one I can also go through. And that one. Let's go down first. Into the corridor, eh? Busted. Can't go into here. Ah, this is the airlock, I believe. which has got a nice little like first person sections. Tone decompression. Yeah, this thing's also very German. Penrose 152. I will explain the significance of this name later, but for now, I won't. Okay. I use here. I need a key card. Airlock key required, so I cannot do anything with that. There's an Ava suit in the case. Okay. I think there's anything else I can look at in here. Oh, one of them's... The suit has been removed from the case. So somebody's got out. Is the cockpit? It is. So there's snow. The port control panel has been... There's been a critical system failure due to the hard landing. So I've hit something. Ship's control panel. Judging from the readout, there's no chance it'll ever fly again. So yeah, the ship is fucked apparently. Starboard control panel, the controls aren't responding to any input, probably an electrical failure. I think also because it's smashed. Fade photograph is stuck to the LDAM controls. Pick up the photograph. Yes. I picked up the photograph. Right, here's me infantry. Photograph. A photograph taken on self-developing film. Despite the damage, Ariana Young can still be seen on it. So I'm guessing if that's the lady with white hair. So let's inspect it. Looks like the pigment was damaged by time and exposure to the elements. So something's blasted one side of it. And we have this pattern on the back. I want to find out what that's for. We can't go through there. Let's go up. Let's try this side. Okay. LSTR. LSTR features repair logic module. Serving our great nation as ship technicians aboard the scout vessels of the Penrose program, LSTR-type replicas like yourself are equipped with a specialized repair logic module, RLM, allowing them to quickly and easily repair both themselves and important mission equipment. Accessing the RLM functions, enter the infantry screen by pressing the X button, select the item to repair with the D-pad, press A to open the command menu, select the combine option to enter combine mode. While in combine mode, select a second item to repair, press A again to combine both items. To repair damage to the replica body, select a suitable repair item and simply choose use option from the command menu. Okay. Sometimes it can be helpful to take a good look at an object from all sides. Select the inspect option in the command menu to enter inspect mode. While in inspect mode, use the D-pad to rotate the item to look at them from all sides. Okay, yeah, LSTR is the... Basically, if you didn't tell, I'm an android. There's a map. Yeah. I'm an android, so... I'm an LSTR module. LSTR module specifically. I forget exactly which... I believe because that'll be a short for a German word for a type of bird. You'll see a running theme of that. I forget exactly what LSTR is. Penrose 512. Scout vehicle status monitor. Status critical. System failure detected. Location unknown planetary surface. Report. Crew status. A young gestalt pilot. No signal. So it can't pick this lass up. Can't pick Ariana up. LSTR 512, a replica unit active in the mess hall. So that's me, it's found. Hard landing on surface has damaged critical systems. Warning, surface temperature critically low. Wear protective clothing during AVP. Okay. So if I'm going to go outside, I need some suit. And there is an EVA suit. in the airlock. Alright, let's continue on up. What do we have here? Panos type vessel field operations manual. Panos type vessels from the Yushan people's Yushan people's navy are low-cost space exploration vessels deployed beyond the solar system's edge in the search for planets and moons fit for habitation or rich in natural resources to support the continuous growth of our great nation. You don't really want a low-cost spaceship? You'd think they'd put a bit of money into that. What did you make the hull out of? Ah, just a bit of plywood. Held it together with PVA glue, nothing wrong with that. All Penrose vessels are piloted by a Gestalt scout officer, supported by a land/survey ship technician replica. That'll be what LSTR stands for. But I believe that'll be short for a name, for like a bird name, specifically in German. Like I know there's things like, is it the same company as the Titanic sub? Could have been. It could have been. I'm trying to remember what their name was now. Oh, what was it? Ocean Gate, that was it. Did Ocean Gate build this? Could have done for all we know. But yeah, this partner system of Gestalt replica cooperation has provided successful in countless previous scout operations. Mutual control and support allow both the Gestalt officer and the technician replica to perform at their optimal capacity. So they paired a Gestalt is just like a human, the replica is an android. So pairing the two up means that they do pretty well together, if that's the case. Okay, once the vessel is catapulted towards the edge of the solar system by an orbital mass driver, they fire these things out of a fucking railgun, basically. Because that's what a mass driver is. It's literally a railgun that's just sort of pointed to the sky. Basically. The pilot may adjust the course from the flight deck while the replica will take care of mechanical maintenance of the vessel. So they just fired us out of a gun into deep space. So I can go up. I can go to the right. I cannot go to the left. So that is fucked. So we'll go this way. So this looks like I believe this is the bedroom. Okay, smeared diary page. That's covered in blood. That's a bad sign. Cycle something 57 something. So cycle something 570 something. Woke up from cryo in empty mess hall. I was wondering blank LSTR blank S looking out blank flight deck blank. I'm guessing that's flight deck. Like some blank lost in thought. I'm assuming that's lost in thought. Sometimes I feel the letter L then blank is home. Okay. Like I said, I've not this isn't a blind run through, but it's been a minute since I played this, so I am going to forget a bunch of shit. So that way was blocked again. Up, I believe, is free. There we go. It's just the cryo room, I believe. Oh, was there something? Not that button. It's... Why? There's something specific I am after. Diagnostics. I don't think it's... I can't remember where it was, but I know it's somewhere on one of these menus. They specifically have changed... There's a number specifically, which at certain points of the game is adjusted. Which is significant, but I do not remember exactly where. Oh well. Either way... So I believe... I'm going to get this bit mixed up. Inventory. There it is. Inspect. I believe this should have the pattern on it. There it is. So it's like a J, but missing the top. Okay. There we go. Unlocked. Chuck that down there. It is empty. Almost empty. 2 pieces of a key snapped in half, light inside the cryogenic pod. Try lethal company at some point. Yes! Yes, that would be a fun one. Get a, I've seen there's... I know it's like 4 players normally, but I've seen that there's like mods you can get that make... that you can have like an absurd number of people do it. So that might be a fun thing to do with a whole bunch of friends. But yeah, we should definitely try lethal company at some point. I need to... I think it's on my wish list. Check it out when it's on sale. I think the current one that everyone's... I know there's one called Content Warning, which is a similar sort of thing where it's about going like down into like underground and like filming stuff. £6. Okay, I'm gonna have to pick that up after this stream. Right, 2 pieces of a key snapped in half, light inside the cryogenic pod. Pick up airlock key, yes. I got the airlock key. Unfortunately, this thing is broken, isn't it? Yes, a magnetic key card that allows access to the Penrose airlock controls. It is snapped in half. If I can find a way to hold both halves together precisely, it might still work. To be fair, you could probably just hold it and it would still work. But this is a survival horror game, so I have to find the specific item. So that's still busted. I do not remember where the specific item is. So that's the bloody note. I know what the item is, I just don't remember where it is. So, busted. Going down. Aha, here we go. Give me the adhesive tape. A transparent polypropylene-based pressure-sensitive tape that can be used for joining, sealing, attaching, and mending. Hello, Mustache. How are you doing? You okay? What a fancy way of just saying sticky tape. An official Signalis rep here. I'm just hopping around. Ah, jumping around to see who's streaming it. Yeah, it's one I've been... Ah, excellent. Good to hear. Yeah, it's one I've been, like, thinking about streaming for a while now. I've just not got around to doing it until about now. I'm doing pretty good, seeming as I get to stream this today. Like I said, it's one I've been thinking of doing for a while. It's just now I've decided, you know what, finally get around to it. Finally start it. So, let's combine the two. I believe... Inspect. So it's now repaired, so I should be able to get through the airlock. I don't believe there's anything else left in here for me to take a look at. I'll do one quick last lap, just to be sure. Because it has been a hot minute. Should just be back into my little pod area. Yep. There we go. So. Should be able to get into the suit now. Right. Yes, swap the card. I still believe that you should just be able to hold the card together with your hand and it would work. Popping on the suit. engine. What if they're working on anything else? Yes, I've played through this game once before, back when it came onto Xbox Game Pass. But as soon as it came off that, I immediately went and bought the Steam copy. So this isn't a blind run-through. Which is good as not a blind run-through, because there are some puzzles where I definitely did not get stuck and have to look up a guide. So you at least don't have to watch me fumble around with the furnace puzzle. I beat the Modi AB2. I beat the game before, so I got the which ending was it? Memory. I got the memory ending. The worst one. Well, the worst one is leave ending. So, you know. Yeah, well. Figured I might try and get the promise ending this time, so. I'm not going for the was it ritual ending? I'm not going for that one. I do not have time to do that sort of thing. But I half expect I'll end up with memory again this time. I mean, all the endings are pretty sad, really. And now drop straight down into the pit. So down one hole and straight into another one. Deep into the ground. Yeah, no happiness whatsoever. Fall into the hole. Yes! Fall straight in. Sounds like college. Okie dokie. It kind of looks like I'm crawling down the barrel of a gun here. These look like rifling. Forward we go. A mysterious room. The national flag. Appreciate it, thanks. Thank you very much. Dark pictures of a coastline and an island. Are they photographs? We'll get a closer look at these later, I believe. But that I'm saving till last. We have old Imperial cereals. I'm pretty sure these are banned. Say that for all of them. Textbooks on radio operation. They look old and worn. Okay. I wonder what could possibly be in this safe. A heavy safe box wrapped in chains. Which you will... I am not going to try and open this thing. If you want to see what's in there, you're just going to have to look it up on the internet. The hole appears to be gone. There was a hole here. It's gone now. Okay. The door will not open. Where could it possibly lead to? Light switch. I'd rather not turn it off. Okay. A radio transmitter. It seems to be connected to the computer. Can I fit it with the PC? Let's see. Computer screen is blank. I'm trying to see. I don't think you can see Elsa's reflection in it. I can see something, but not her. I'm guessing it's the light. Well, the King in Yellow. An ancient-looking tomb is lying on the table. It feels like it is calling to me. Picked up the King in Yellow. I've never read the King in Yellow. Anyone who isn't familiar with it, however, should have an idea of what this game might be about. This thing is an actual number station. I think it's called the 3-note oddity. So this was an actual like broadcast. It's a real thing. This. National radio station. Great holes secretly are digged where the Earth's pores ought to suffice. And my face is falling off. It's delightful. The things have learnt to walk that ought to crawl. I think this is from the King in Yellow. Remember our promise over a brief flash blade with a knife. Wake up. It might have been on that blue screen there that has the number I was talking about earlier. Possibly. I believe that means synchronization in German. Oh look, I appear to be pulling a James Sunderland. Call him way here. Call him all the way here. Yeah, she's definitely pulling a James Sunderland. There's no turning back now. Are there any other horror protagonists that... Like, are there any horror protagonists that aren't mostly here to find their wife? Because it's always specifically to find their wife. Bathroom stalls in various states of disrepair. Okay. To the next room. The surface access lift. I don't need to go back. There's no one at the reception desk. I wonder what happened that caused the staff shortage at a facility like this. What facility is this? So we have Lang Orbital, S23 Sapinski. Welcome to S23 Sapinski. You've been selected or have elected to be relocated by Aeon to S23 Sapinski, located on Lang at the frontier of the solar system. S23 Sapinski is the perfect place for a new beginning. Our prestigious blank vocational school facility, you will learn new skills to shape your future as a productive citizen of our wonderful nation. Here you will learn all about mineral extraction or refinement and munitions production, helping the war effort against the remnants of the Empire. And of course, learning is not just about theory. Aeon lets you earn your share while practicing your new craft right at the workplace. Also, it's an apprenticeship. Concerned about your family, friends, former colleagues? Ask a protector about our ration sharing plan. A portion of your ration marks will be sent to a beneficiary of your choice. Yeah, so it's space communism. We've got... The lock is defective, so shit's locked that side. Nothing I can get through here. This is where I came from. There's no point in going back. Can I... There's a keycard with a note taped to the window of the reception. Due to staff shortage, report your arrivals at classroom 4C northeast. And I'm going to take the receptionist keycard. Okay. Let's have a look-see. A magnetic keycard that was taped to the reception window. A visitor pass from Aeon to S23 Sapinski. And I believe, would you look at that, the photo is different. A photograph taken on self-developing film, despite the damage, Alina CEO can still be seen on it. So that is not the white-haired lass from before. Looks like the pigment was damaged by time and exposure to the elements. So yeah, that is a different lady. I can use receptionist to get through here. Right. It's locked. That requires a key. Oh, I didn't notice this at first. Now I feel damn low. That's okay. There's the old camera. Yeah. That follows us around automatically. Okay. A surveillance camera. Is someone watching?